PAPAYAEXTV, you have shown us that life is not a bed of roses in the night market. Papaya, please, we need part 2 of night market so badly because we want to know, what did Nora trade her sight for? Life is really not a bed of roses. My Flicks to Click fans, this is just to let you know that in the spiritual realm, remember that nothing goes for nothing. And the life you feel is not good for you. Abi, the life you feel is good for you, it might be the end of you, yes. So my Flicks to Click fans, be careful what you wish for in the night market. My Flicks to Click fans, James Brown, Tony UMEZ in the night market. It tells us, this drama night market tells us that nothing goes for nothing in the world of desperation. Because the thing is, people go after charms without really understanding the consequences of looking for charms. Abi, you go to Babalao, you go to witch doctor, you want to collect charms to get what? What you want in life. Look at Nora. Nora wanted to escape betrayal and heartbreak by trading her life for what seemed like a perfect one. But, yes, and there was a but the night market seller never told her the full truth that she, Nora, would be forced to live the same day over and over and over and over again. And so Nora was tricked by evil, of course. It is the same that happens, my Flicks to Click fans, in this our world, with people chasing get-rich-quick herbal tricks, spiritual shortcuts, and these people, they are never told that in the process, they will lose their God-given peace. They will lose their God-given happiness. They will lose their God-given freedom. Nothing that comes from the devil is ever free. Anything that comes from the devil, it always comes with a heavy price. And that one, not true talk. Now, Nora is miserable, trapped in the very so-called happy life she thought she was buying. And my Flicks to Click fans, that is the irony of life. Reliving the same perfect day over and over and over. That one would eventually drive anyone into depression. As for she, why was she on that bed? And why we no come see Sydney to know how he was doing with the piece with which he traded? All in all, the devil is a liar. The life the devil gives you is the one that you'll have to pay back with everything you have. Only God is the captain of the ship of your life. And he is the one and only true God, the Almighty. My Flicks to Click fans, what is happiness without respect? And what is money without peace of mind? Okay, now, we understand the message in night market. Perfect things sometimes take more than they can give, Abi. But tell me something. How was it that night market's door was open for the father of Nora? She didn't ask anything. So why was Nora in that night market? How did she find herself in the night market? And against her own will. This story, we wait for part 2 of the night market. Share the spiritual doors didn't just open like that for Nora. There was a reason for that. This movie, The Night Market, it shows us how desperate we people can be just to get something that we want. The worldly life. You see, all these spiritual things that are happening as Nora traded her sight in the spiritual realm, in the spiritual world, to get her life back. In the physical, she now lost her sight. The doctor was still insisting that it is the way her body responds to trauma, not knowing that na juju can affect Nora. The night market, this drama series on PAPAYAEXTV, can they show us say, let us learn not to be impatient. Let us be content with what we have, because the life we're craving, some people, they're living that life, but they're craving for what we have, our peace, our happiness. Also remember, my Flicks to Click fans, that life, life day spiritual. And whatever you want to get from the devil, you have to give something in return for it. And it is always something big, mind you. This deep and in fact impactful movie, The Night Market, a top-notch movie. Because these days, many of us are living in a fake posted luxury life on social media. This eye-opener movie, The Night Market, my Flicks to Click fans, it takes a logical thinker to see through this movie, because whatsoever you desire in this life comes with a price, and you must trade carefully. Don't rush to say yes to things just like that. Think, you remember that there's a consequence. Make sure that you don't regret it. Nothing is free, even in Freetown. Wanting perfection only leads you to desperation. Indeed, my Flicks to Click fans. Indeed, indeed, indeed. You can have the money, you can have the perfect dream, and you can still feel empty inside. The night market is an eye-opener. I mean, this life, what if there's more to it? What if there's actually something like the night market for real? This movie can make us think very, very well. Because did you see how Nora, she didn't really respond or react so well when her man Francis broke the news to her about Sandra, her best friend, Nora's best friend, about the fact that Francis, and her best friend, Sandra, were having an affair? My Flicks to Click fans, what would you do if it was you? My Flicks to Click fans, would you have acted like Nora? Tell me in the comment section below. And another thing that I got from this movie, The Night Market, you can't just get everything in life without trading something. Whether it is shame, or whether it is strength, whether it is youth, whether it is happiness. You don't know you are trading this, but you are trading these important things, part of you subconsciously. Greed, strong desire is the only thing that can lead you to this kind of night market. Nora, she didn't put herself in that situation. Yes, she was heartbroken, but we didn't see that part where she desired anything that could lead to her being in the night market. Not even within her, but we know that all will be revealed in part 2 of the night market. It will definitely explain how or why Nora got there in the night market, because Nora needs to be liberated from this night market, this evil night market that is so deep. My Flicks to Click fans, this deep movie, Night Market, you must ask yourself some questions. How did Nora end up at the night market? How did all these other people that she met there end up at the night market? The pastor, the senator, Sydney. What happened after they left the night market? And even safe, how does one become a seller in the night market? So many questions. You see that first life, I would have traded it for the old one, but without losing my sight, Nora. Waking up, imagine. Because I don't want to be waking up the same day, every day with the same routine. It is annoying now. Only God can give freely, my Flicks to Click fans, and every good and perfect God, and every good and perfect gift, it comes from the Almighty God. This great lesson in the night market tells us that Satan doesn't give things for free. Be content, my man. Be content, my woman. Your time will come. And even if you have to ask yourself, why did Nora have to go through all of this wahala? She literally had no choice. Nora was forced to go into the night market against her will. And now she must trade before she would be able to get out. It shouldn't have happened to her, Abby. She was a good person, Abby. We will learn that one soon, whether that one is true or not. But she could have had a choice. If she's a better person, be Nora Shah, was so sad that she ended up in the night market. She was a victim. Yet she ended up with no eyes, no sight. May this night market, never locate us, because only God gives misery. The devil exchanges misery for your happiness. My Flicks to Click fans, never ever go to shrine. Oh. Don't you just pity people that go to shrine? Because when a problem is taken from you, just know another problem is waiting in the corner. And the problem taken from you is also transferred to another person. Juju, oh. My Flicks to Click fans. How you can't see say this, Sandra? Deep down, don't you want that best friend of Nora, so-called best friend, to be punished? Eh? As for you, Nora, you know slap him, you know drag her hair, you know do anything. Omo, you can't. Oh. My Flicks to Click fans. Night market is not a true story, but it is accurate to what we humans do in life, just for short-term joy. Instead of Nora to stay there and wait to wake up from the market, from being in that market, she became desperate to go back, and she now traded her eyesight for a repetitive life just because she felt there was no other option to her. My Flicks to Click fans, do you know all the signs and symptoms of an abusive partner? If you don't know, go to the comment section just below this video. I have a free download for you to help yourself, your friends, your family, humanity. If you enjoyed my review of The Night Market on PAPAYAEXTV, give me a like and watch all my movie reviews up here. Bye.